Alrighty, we are getting started right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'd like to say thank you for coming back and logging on to Hillary's Hideaway, which is my podcast, YouTube channel, everything. Hillary's Hideaway. Um, the subject matter that I want to speak on today is just starting. It's just simple as that, just starting. You ever had something that you wanted to do as far as a business or relationship or um, moving, anything that you just wanted to do, but you felt like you had to have a plan to do it? Well, I am not the most religious person, but I am spiritual. And I believe that when you believe in God and you know that God has brought you through many obstacles in the past, and you look at yourself now and you just did it because you moved on faith alone, that's all you need. And I'm speaking to myself right now, but that is all you truly need. With my company, I have a skincare line. It's doing very well. I took my stimulus check and I think it was like $1,250. I wanted to start skincare. Honestly, I really didn't know what I wanted to start. I started selling sea moss because a friend of mine was like, "Hey, Hill, you need to get into the sea moss business. It's popping, it's snap, whatever, whatever." And I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Sea moss?" But I did it. And because I am a licensed hairstylist, cosmetologist, I'm good at mixing stuff. You got to mix hair colors, you got to mix chemicals and stuff to make, for whatever reason you need for people's hair. So I just started playing with it. I started playing with soap and body butter and stuff like that. My first year, I started in 2020, I want to say, when we started getting those stimulus checks or whatever. That first year, I made 40,000 off of $1,250. Now, I would not have made that if I listened to friends who were like, "Are you sure? Skincare? Body butter? I've never known you to do that. Why did you do that? Are you sure? That doesn't sound right." This and that. All kind of uncertainties, and just, to me, I'm not going to say negative because my friends love me, my family loved me, but people was just concerned. Why all of a sudden? Why now? Why not? I had people telling me, "Hey, what is your packaging going to look like? This and that." Who gives a damn? Make the product good. We'll work on that as time moves along. That's the thing that you can't fear and that you can't be afraid of. Is just moving along. You have to be willing to just start. Just start. You'll be sitting complacent in the same place that you was last year with the same dream, same passion, same ideas, and you'll be watching everybody else doing theirs. Think about the companies that you like, the brands that you like, and where they started from and where they are at now. You know, it's a lot of products that I've used, and the packaging wasn't the prettiest, but the product was good. I still used it, and I felt like a part of me felt like I grew with that company because I remember where they started from. The point is just starting. Same thing with moving. I moved to DC about 2 years ago. I didn't have anything. I had about maybe $1,000 left in my bank account with two children. No help, okay? Um, I came here, I moved with a friend. Shout out to Joy. Joy has been my angel here in DC and for real, my support system. And I moved in with her. She didn't charge me anything, wouldn't take anything from me. And I told her, I'm not going to be here long. I think I stayed with her for like 2, 3 months, and I got my own because that's just who I am. However, I came here with no job. You know what I did? I drove Uber for 8 months. 8 months. I drove Uber. And I stayed in an apartment that was $1,600 a month. But I was able to pay my bills. I didn't have the lifestyle that I had previous to moving here. But me and my children were happy. I had a peace of mind. I had everything I needed because I had them with me. Because I believed in myself and I just started. My my headspace was really just, I don't have an idea. I don't have any plan. I just know that God is going to lead me to wherever I need to be. And He did. And I appreciate that I had that faith in me to do that, because I wouldn't be here now with a better mind frame, peace. Um, I've matured in a lot of ways. Some of y'all that know me know I have matured in a lot of ways. I felt like coming here, I would reach the potential woman that I knew I was sought out to be. And it's happening and I'm enjoying it, but I wouldn't experience this if I didn't just start. Same thing with my career. I'm in property management, besides the business or whatever. And I started off leasing agent. I went from a leasing agent to a leasing manager. Now I'm an assistant manager, and possibly could have the opportunity to be a property manager or start my own business with property management because I have learned everything that I needed to learn, within the business, and I know the ins and outs, the ins and outs of it all. Um, but I just started. I just was like, let me try it. I tried it, and it's been going good for me. So my main focus again is just to tell you that you don't have to share your ideas with everyone, because a lot of times, and I'm speaking for myself too, we seek validation from other people because we feel like in a way we're afraid of the unknown. I am, but I still go for it. We're afraid of what everybody else is going to think about us and our decisions, when they decisions and what they think about you shouldn't mean a damn thing to your life. I know that we depend on people for their good advice. Y'all excuse the dog in the background. I have one. But I know that we go to our friends for great advice and, just to get their opinions. But at the end of the day, it's all about you, because they can say whatever they want to, but it's going to be you that has to put the work in. So with that being said, just start. Just start. Get up and just do it. Forget about what that packaging look like. Forget about where you're gonna live at when you go to this place. If you want to move to New York, and the cost of living is sky high, but if you believe that you can do it, just start. Don't let nothing discourage you or turn you away from what you feel like is your dreams and what you're destined to be, or to live, or whatever. Don't let nobody take that away from you. Because if I didn't just start my business or move here, I wouldn't be in this place right now. Same thing with my podcast. My podcast is not set up how I want it to be just yet. I'm still learning a lot of stuff about it, but I like to talk. I like to motivate. I like to encourage people. I like people to know that there's somebody out there just like them that's in the space that they don't understand, and they need to, just hear it from someone else. This podcast could be somebody's confirmation, and I'm praying that it is, because every day my prayer in life is to be someone's answer. Not for me to have to depend on someone, but to be somebody's answer. So you could be just what you could have just stumbled upon this podcast, and I am your answer and your voice of reasoning for saying, you know what? I just have to start. I just have to start. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just start it. I've been wanting to do a podcast since, I want to say, 2013. And I had started blogging. I had my own website. I was doing really good. I did an interview with Adina Howard, Shantae Moore, a few people. I was on a good roll, but things happen in life, right? I stopped. 7 years later, every year, y'all, I've been saying, I want to get back into it. I want to do it, but I want it to be like this. I want this person to work on my website. I want this. I want that. If I had just kept doing that, I'd be 99 years old, still waiting to do a damn podcast. But I got my ass up. I say, you know what? Write these things down while you at work, or an hour a day while you home, not doing anything. Get your ass off of Instagram and Facebook. Look this stuff up. Do what you need to do. I came across this platform and I was like, okay, I could do this. And I set it up, and now I am doing it. It is, to me, it's only going to go up from here. No, it's not perfect, and people have shit to say, but guess what? Who cares about them? They listening. All I need is for you to listen. Pass it along to somebody. Point again, I just started. And I am so happy that I just started, because it's giving me the motivation and the push that I need to start other things, to keep going. So now I feel like I'm on a treadmill and working out, and I want that flat stomach, or I want to be small, I want to lose weight. But damn it, I don't feel like getting on that. So I push myself and I push myself. The same thing. I am pushing myself to do what I need to do and do what I want to do. This doesn't have to bring me anything, but the God that I serve, I know that this is just the beginning and this is going to be a great start for me. I don't know what the finish is going to look like. I don't know what's in the future, but guess what? I'm just going to enjoy the ride because I just started. I have to pound it in your head, pound it in your head to just start, my brother. Just start, my sister. Just start. Start. Don't be afraid. So I'm going to leave you with those words. And I hope that you can send this to somebody else because it's somebody right now who's struggling with just starting. This may not be for you, but if you know somebody who has been contemplating on, I want to start my podcast, I want to start my business, I want to start my website, my boutique, forget about if it's a million other people, because that's another thing people gonna say, oh my God, so many people got podcasts, so many people got a boutique, so many people sell weave, so many people do this. Guess what? Them people ain't you. They not you. Start it off. You don't really have to sit down, but it will help if you have some kind of organization and write stuff down. That's what I do. I write stuff down now and I try to execute at least 1 or 2 things a week. And it has helped me tremendously. In the past, I just did it. But that doesn't work for everyone. But I just want you to start. And I hate to be sounding so redundant and just saying it over and over. Start, just start, just start. But damn it, just start. Checking out of Hillary's Hideaway. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful start.